get this party started. Daniel and Richard are no longer here, so I gotta do this shit by myself. Let's start right away. This person says, I need help with my relationship in home. 24-year-old female, and my boyfriend's a 24-year-old male. Okay, let's read it. I'm a woman of 24, and I live in my boyfriend. Pretty sure she met in my boyfriend's house 6 months ago, but I feel trapped and something helpless in terms of the responsibilities of our house. I put you in context before going to live together. We agreed that he would take care of paying public services, the purchase of food, the things of the home, and I would take care of the rent. First of all, let me stop right there. That sounds like not a good deal. That's what it sounds. Definitely not something I would agree to do. Doesn't sound fair at all. That's just my opinion. Let me keep reading. At first, everything went well, but as we were a couple who just started, we did not have many things, just a bed, a TV, the PC, and a small electric stove for cooking. We made the blender, washing machine, refrigerator, sofa, wardrobe, vacuum cleaner, Xbox, but everything bought it. What? What do you mean you made the blender and the washing machine and the refrigerator? How do you make that? Is that even possible? Well, I mean, that's great. Seems like you guys have it figured out. I don't understand. First, you're saying you made it, but then you're saying that you bought everything. All second hand, but everything I bought only me, and he has not helped me put some money to buy some of these articles. Okay. I don't think they're called articles. Articles is something else. I think they're called items. Um, so he hasn't helped you buy these items. Basically, you bought everything second handed. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you guys are a team, right? Over time, I paid what the rent, the internet, because I work from home and it's indispensable for me. Okay. TV service, food, and things necessary for my two cats, among others. But I stopped paying for food for a while. I paid for it and had a strong discussion for telling him we had agreed that he would pay her. He got upset a lot, and since he told me he helped him with half, although it is not a lot of money, is something that hurts a little. I have a somewhat strong economic burden, but not counting that from time to time I send money to my mother to help pay for your department. I pay my university career myself, and I am saving to buy a small ground where to build my house. And this is very difficult to me. Sometimes I feel very worried because with all these debts, I did not give myself a pleasure to myself. How to fix me or buy a box of donuts in Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, seems like you never took a English course. You don't know how to write shit. It also seems like since you have a lot of debt, I don't know why you are spending so much money on things that perhaps you should not be having. Like two cats can barely afford to live by yourself, much less afford to live with animals. Also, why do you have to take care of your mother? Isn't she a grown woman? Let me keep reading this. On the other hand, my boyfriend works in Uber and his responsibility is to pay the services, but he likes to drink beer. It is not alcoholic. What? What do you mean? It's not alcoholic. But I think it sometimes happens a little drinking. I cannot compare his winnings with the rose, but he can give himself his tasties. His tasties? His taste? Then I see that at least twice a week he's going to drink beer and arrive with a six pack, and he gets to take, and it's making me feel a little uncomfortable because he can please, but I cannot do the same. He would mean a lobby in my budget. And today has already affected me since I buy your six pack of beer, and last night I said that if I could help you with half the purchase of this fortnight. What? I can't really understand how your writing is taking place. I need help. I feel that I cannot express myself well. Oh, yeah, I feel that too. With the story about this topic, since he would feel bad or would trigger a fight. Something else to add is that I'm saving for the terrain completely alone with your help, and I feel terrible. I feel that the expenses go hand in hand. I have to confess. Whoa! The expenses do not go hand in hand. We literally just read that he pays for a lot of things and you pay for other things. Doesn't seem like it goes hand in hand. It seems like there's an unbalance, and that's why you felt the need to go on Reddit and write this long paragraph, which is horribly written, by the way. Something else. Oh, sorry, I already read that. I have to confess that my maid's life was much simpler and more cheap. Sometimes I miss the life of before. I love this man, but I do not know how to solve this. Okay, first you could start off by taking an English course. I'm just messing around. Don't be so sensitive. Um, I think that you guys need to sit down, talk about this, write everything down, what your finances are, everything that you guys need to pay monthly, weekly, and really come up with a plan where you're actually being equal to each other. Doesn't seem like that's taking place right now. Also, you have to take into consideration the fact that Uber, that's not exactly a solid job. So you can't expect to put all the weight in your boyfriend as if he's some sort of Superman that can just pay everything that you need him to pay, when in reality, you should be working with him as a team and help him to pay. You know, sometimes it's not like in the movies where, the man brings food to the house. Sometimes is the girl that does that. Sometimes it's both. There's all kinds of relationships, all kinds of jobs. You have to be aware of your own reality in order to, organize your life. Also, you should do a little bit less complaining and a little more understanding of what's taking place. You should analyze the situation and really figure out if this relationship is worth your time, because if you feel the need to write this really long paragraph in a public platform, basically complaining about your relationship, perhaps it's not something you actually want to be in. If you are truly looking for an answer to fix your relationship, first you need to start with being a little more talkative, communication. You need to express everything that you're putting down here with him. You need to talk it out and see if you guys can come up with a plan. Um, it seems to me that you want to be doing the same things he's doing, like drinking the six pack of non alcoholic beer. If that's the case, perhaps he's not the alcoholic. Maybe you just want a six pack. It's not that big of a deal. It seems like the budget issues are not going to stop. You both should really look into a new job, perhaps. This is not cutting it. That's all I got to say for you.